Hey guys, this is Alex from Levraw-Online, and today I'm talking about games. So the thing is, I'm gonna be able. Well, I like to play video games, um, but I wouldn't consider myself a gamer. The reason being is that I haven't had a chance to play a lot of video games as much as I wish I could. See, the reason I'm saying that is because I'm hoping to talk about video games in the future, but I hope you guys understand that I'm going to be playing a lot of games that might be a little bit old, mostly because of the fact that I haven't been able to play them yet. I know some new games, of course, as well as the fact that I might have a little bit of lack of experience. This is not gonna be an in-depth review gaming channel or anything of the like. They are gonna be really just part of my vlogs, and I'm gonna give like my honest opinion of what I thought of a game or not. Again, I'm no authority or whatsoever, but if you're looking for an honest review, I'm gonna be pretty fair to the games, as in, I found this and I found that, and I like this and I like that. I'm also gonna try and make it like the spoiler-free section, and maybe like what I really thought about the game itself. You know what I mean? Like the recommendation if you haven't played it, and I don't know after the video. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, like I said, however, don't expect a lot. If you are looking for real in-depth video game reviews, or videos related to, I'd really recommend you to go check Nitro Rad or Next Gen. There are two of my friends who also have channels on YouTube, a lot of subscribers. They have really good content. I totally recommend it. However, if you decide to stick around, because you're here already, we'll talk about it in later. I'll just give you a little bit of feedback of why, like an intro on where I'm at games. At the moment I'm 22, 23, and the console I had the most time with me was an NES that I had since I have memory until around 2004, probably. So basically, most of my that was where I started with games, along with some really old PC games that I had in a black and white computer from the 80s that used to be in my house. You gotta take in mind that, again, in my family, gaming wasn't really it wasn't encouraged, so I didn't really get a lot of that stuff. Plus, technology used to come a little bit later to Mexico, so at the time, again, that's all my family had. Both my brothers. So I used to play Super Mario with the came with the cartridge with the Duck Hunt. Most of the time I played that. I played Gremlins 2, I believe, on the computer. I had a couple of games for Windows XP, like Need for Speed, Windows Windows 98, Need for Speed 2, Meet the Madness, I think. And of course I did play Chrono Trigger, which has been since ever one of my favorite games. It's just a quality game. I feel like still, after years, I still really prefer it versus a lot of new games. Just the story, I don't know. There's something about it. Maybe it's also the fact that it has involved graphics and stuff with Akira Toriyama from Dragon Ball, and I grew up with Dragon Ball. I don't know. So that's that. Other than that, I played with a Power Station. It's one of those rehashed consoles that really used to have NES and SNES games inside of it that stores tend to resell in a case of a new console like a Wii or something like that. Mine had a PlayStation, I believe, like a kind of PlayStation, but it had a hole for a cartridge. If you don't know what a Power Station is, it's the same as what other people call a pop station. You can just Google it up and you'll figure out what I mean. And other than that, I'm pretty sure I barely had any experience on the 64. If anything, somebody else would have one, and maybe I got to play once or twice ever. And then we have the GameCube, where I got to play finally video games like Smash, fighting games like the Turtles or Soul Calibur. I believe it was Soul Calibur 2, and one of the greatest games we'll be talking about in the future. For my favorites in GameCube was Paper Mario: Senior Lore. Other than that, I don't think I played a lot of games in the GameCube as well, because it wasn't mine. It was most of my older brothers. Though I did buy for myself Killer 7, which was one of my top 10 lists that I really wanted to get back then. And that was pretty much it. After that, again, I played a little bit of Xbox regular in somebody else's house, maybe a Wii, which now I have. Now I'm playing Wii games, which is what I meant by I might be playing all games. And then I finally bought myself an Xbox 360, way after they were out. I bought myself this Slim Star Wars edition, the R2 decorated one. So I guess that's when it was my peak of gaming back in high school. I used to play a lot of Xbox games because I bought it late, I got to buy a bunch of used games at the time, a lot of Clancy's, and mainly, the thing is I was mainly a shooter guy, and I played a couple of other games that were not really the same, kind of like Alice Man's Returns, which came with like the digital edition of the original one, PC version, was in a port for the Xbox, and I'm not sure what other games, like right now, from the top of my mind, I mean, I remember having Ghost Recon, of course I'm a big Halo guy, reason which I finally bought myself a new Xbox and Xbox One with the Halo 5 and down that comes with the whole collection, except for of course Reach, which actually is my favorite in the saga. I'll explain more about that again in a separate video. Maybe I'll put a card here for like whenever I finally get that video out, I'll add it there. Yeah, by the way, YouTube removed the little frames and stuff that you could put here, so I guess now it's just the info card on the left. So, well, my left, your right. Either way, so we'll see. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk to you guys today. I'll be trying to talk about video game. Currently, I don't have my old console, so the 360 or not, because I had to leave it back then when I moved away to Canada. But this is the first time in my life where I can consider myself having enough consoles to play a lot. However, I don't play a lot because of time of how my life has been since working on it. So I'm gonna try and make some more time so I can use them, because this time I can at least use them towards videos, which is great. Right now I have a PS3, a Wii U, a regular Wii, a GameCube, a PC that I use for gaming, and newest add-on to my collection, the Xbox One. Oh yeah, and I had a New Year. Well, I'll talk about that later. I know it sounds weird, but I have a reason behind it. Anyways, see you guys later. Bye. This was Ale, checking out.